welcome back to this week's episode of the Madison Murray Show, hosted by me, Madison Murray, your new homegirl who just so happens to be a music journalist. And this week we are back to the music. I know we've taken a break from artists, but this week I'm excited to introduce today's guest. Today's guest is an actor, singer, songwriter, rapper whose talent is truly limitless. You may recognize him from his work on Broadway as the Tin Man in the revival of The Wiz, and currently as Nuck in Alicia Keys' Broadway debut. Hell's Kitchen was just days away from the release of his EP, Hurt People Squared, in the summer. He continues to push the duality of acting while being an independent artist. Not to mention, y'all, he's also from the city. Everyone at home, help give a warm welcome to Phillip Johnson Richardson, also known as Phil.
What up, y'all? How y'all feeling? How we feeling?
Oh my goodness. I was so excited about today. I know it's probably been a while since you've been back home. How often are you able to even come back?
It depends. So like right here I'm here because I had to fly back with my sisters because they're minors. And they was up in New York for about 2 weeks and we was just kicking it. So I feel like I have found a lot of time to either be back in the city or to like see people from the city. Like a lot of my friends will come up to New York and they'll be like, oh, let's kick it, let's have a good time, whatever. But this is the first time I've been back since maybe Christmas.
Wow.
And what's today? It's like damn near, it's August. So It's been a minute, but I try to come back and see my family as much as I can.
For sure.
Yeah.
Somebody got a birthday coming up too.
I did have a birthday coming up. I'm a Leo.
Hey,
Leo gang.
Happy birthday in advance.
I'm about to be 29 years old.
How does it feel? How you feeling about
I feel like a fucking uncle.
No, you're not. I promise you.
No. Only reason I say that is because I've like kicked it with people who are like 21, 22, 23, and they be like, yo, Unc. And I'm like, damn, that's really where I'm at now? But I get it, though, because when I was 21, I would definitely call somebody who's like 29, like in that age bracket. I'd be like, yeah, what up, big dog? Like, big bro, big Unc. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of where I feel it. I understand it. But I'm happy as to where I am, too. Like, almost being 30 is kind of cool. It's kind of fire.
That's
like
amazing.
I feel the most like myself I've ever felt, which is really nice.
That's so good. My sister, she'll be 30 next year, and she's like, "No, don't talk about it. No, don't remind me." But it's just like, girl,
people get scared about that shit. Like it's weird. Like people's age and shit like that is super weird. And I am like that. I am very much like I want to be at a certain place when I'm a certain age. But I'm also like, hey, bro, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought shit was gonna happen for me way earlier, and shit, here I am now.
Yeah, and last time I saw you, maybe like a year and some change ago, I think The Wiz was here 3 nights back to back, and you had that sold out show at the Evening Muse.
Oh shit, yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was super crazy. The city really popped out for that one. Like we had to turn people away from the show, which I've never experienced, specifically with my music.
Yeah.
It was a good vibe in there. Like Evening Muse, shouts out to Evening Muse in North Carolina and NODA. A big staple of Charlotte life,
sure.
Charlotte nightlife, and the artist community. So I shout out to them. They showed out for us.
And you know what? I do want to kind of start from the beginning, if you don't mind. So you went to the theater art school in Charlotte.
Yeah.
You went to Northwest.
I went to Northwest.
And I was telling you off camera, I was even nervous to audition for Northwest, even though I played violin. I was so nervous.
Yeah.
So were you always into the arts, or was there something else that you had in mind for you?
I think my mom, when I was a kid, my mom was very adamant about kind of putting me in everything. So I don't know if you remember the Afro-American Culture Center back in the day. So they used to do this thing every first Saturday where they would just have we would just meet and I remember we would do arts and crafts and shit like that. And then every February we would do it every Saturday because it was the Black History Month. So then I started they had this program over there where they would do shows and shit like that, and I needed community service because I went to Piedmont. Yeah. And so the community service I ended up doing was the majority of the bulk of my community service was being their stage manager over there at one of their shows, and I was at the time I was playing football. I wasn't really built for that shit.
You was playing football?
Yeah, but I was 12, so
wow.
Everybody played football. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I was playing football at the time. I used to play football, basketball, and baseball. I was pretty decent at baseball. I used to love basketball, but I also wasn't super competitive. I didn't really have the build for it at the time. As a kid, where niggas was strong back then, and I wasn't. I was little. I was a little nigga, and I was weird. I was emotional, all that shit. Whatever, cool. So I started doing the stage management over at Afro-American Culture Center, and I started to really fall in love with being on stage or being around the people because they was mad cool. They was in high school and they was a little older than me, but they was super nice, the nicest kids I ever met. And I was like, damn, this shit kind of fire. And so then I started being in the shows the next year. And I started doing like the dance stuff over there. And at the same time, simultaneously, I did the Wiz at Piedmont.
Crazy.
And so then I kind of just fell in love with the whole thing. And then I auditioned for Northwest. And then I just kind of like from there took off and did what I wanted. Like I really went crazy on it after that. You know what I'm saying?
I see.
Going crazy on it is crazy. Yo, that's nuts.
You know what? It slipped my mind. I wasn't even thinking about it, and you said
going crazy on it is fucking egregious work. That's nasty.
Crazy.
Wow.
So, like you said, around this time you started going crazy. You went to college. You graduated from college. You moved to Chicago. Started pursuing acting head on, but then COVID came.
Sort of. Okay, so after I graduated school, when I was in school, I was auditioning a bunch. I was like sending out headshots. There's this thing called Actors Access, and I just was like, because I'm not really, like, I went to school and there was honestly, it was a bunch of white people and shit like that. But I was like, nigga, I don't got no agent. I don't got no manager. And I want to start working. I need to start working immediately once I graduate from school because I don't have no fucking money. Like, I need to, so I was like, okay, let me send out auditions. I would like submit myself to a bunch of auditions. I ended up submitting myself to Hamilton just through like, I saw like a picture or some shit. It was like, yo, submit an audition, da-da-da. I got the materials, sent it out my freshman year. And then they hit me back up and was like, yo, where you from or where you live? I was like, I'm Charlotte. Cool. I was just on their list at that time. So then I would like, I remember I think I went to another EPA, which is the Equity Principal audition in New York. I just submitted myself for it, and I went in my junior year, or into my senior year, and then I hit them up again once I graduated, or when I was about to graduate. And I was like, "Hey, I'm about to be in the city. Do y'all have any auditions for Hamilton or whatever the fuck?" And it was like, "Actually, we do." So they was like, "Come and do this thing." Didn't work out, or not didn't work out. They just like, "Cool, go work on this, whatever." Cool. Like damn near 2 weeks later, some shit like that. They said we actually have an immediate replacement in Chicago. And I was working at this place called Flywheel at the time. I remember I had my audition size and I was like cleaning like the bikes and shit like that. Immediate replacement. I said, yeah, that's what's up, cool. And then I went in and I ended up booking it. It was like, you need to move in like a week. I was like, wait, what the fuck? I just moved it to New York too. I had lived in New York for like a month after my showcase and everything from college. And then I moved to Chicago and shit, the rest was history after that. And then I started to do more stuff and like build up a brand. By that time I had an agent and a manager. And then, I filmed this TV show called Little Voice, which was super cool in my first summer in New York.
Yes.
And then that wrapped in November 2019. I was doing this show in March of 2020, and then COVID happened, and I was like, damn, nigga, what the fuck now? You know what I'm saying? Because COVID kind of like, not only, obviously, it stopped the whole world, but like, I think for me, my career at the time kind of like was on hold. I was like, hey, like I wasn't at the point where like people was calling me. So I was still auditioning for shit, but a lot of auditions weren't happening. So like I wasn't on that short list yet. But yeah, I mean, shit happened, but I got to sit with myself and like, I kind of tapped back into, I mean, I was doing music, but I really tapped back into my music around that time. Like, oh shit, I need to go crazy with it, not on it.
You crazy. You something else. Well, you are something else. So, around that time, and these are pretty big roles. Like, you just named, what was it, the Little Voice?
Little Voice, yeah.
With Sarah Bareilles?
Yeah.
That is crazy to have just outside of college.
Yeah. I knew that it was a big deal, I guess, so to say. I mean, it was a big deal to me because, like, as a person that comes from theater specifically, and I've always wanted to do film work, this was like a big step in the right direction. Actually, I'll tell the story how that shit happened too.
Yes, please.
Because this, like, I really truly believe that everything is meant to happen for a reason. Everything happens the way it's supposed to happen. Like, I was supposed to do this one show that ended up going bad. That happened in 2019. It was a big role. Actually, I booked it right. So I booked this workshop of a show where I was playing like the lead role in this musical that was supposed to go to Broadway. And they was like advertising, they're like, yeah, we're gonna go to Broadway through that. And then the shit fell to pieces. Shit happened, whatever, cool. Fell through. And so I was super depressed about that shit. I remember, and I had auditioned for Little Voice a few times when I was in Chicago still. Or once in Chicago. I sent in a tape. And then when I got back, they had me audition for another character. And then they was like, and I was doing well with auditions, and they had me audition for another character. And it was like a series regular, and then another character I auditioned for that I ended up getting was a guest star recurring, right? I was like, all right, cool. So I went in, and I think at this point I met with the director and Sarah, and I was like, cool, cool. And they were like, all right, whatever. And then they had me come back in, and then I was like, all right. And then but I never heard nothing from them. So like maybe a month later, my manager sent me on this audition for some shit I did not want to do. I was like, I do not want to go in for this fucking audition. Yeah. Some bullshit. It was like damn near some slave shit. And I was like, this is some bullshit. I don't want to do this. That's not really my bag. Yeah. I could do it. I could do anything. But certain shit I don't want to do, and certain shit I'm very, like, even at a young age, I was like, I don't give a fuck. I don't want to just be doing shit just to do it and have a credit or have bread. Like, I want to do shit that, like, feels right to me. Pros and cons. So she convinced me to go. I ended up going. I ended up running into Sarah and Jesse, the director of the show, and Sarah Bareilles at the office for this dumbass audition I didn't want to go to. And so I'm sitting there and they just chopping it up with me like for like 5 minutes, which is like kind of irregular. I was like, oh shit, like this is crazy. Like they just want to sit down and talk to me. That's what's up. And I'm outside of this audition I don't want to do. So I'm just sitting here and I'm damn near depressed. I'm like, yeah, man, shit going bad. Like niggas is fucked up out here for real. And he was like, yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. And so then after that, they left. I went in and I butchered this audition, didn't get that shit. Fuck, terrible. I called my manager like, hey, I just ran into Sarah and Jesse. What's up with that? And she was like, give me 2 seconds. She called like one of the casting directors, whatever. I ended up, a week later, I went to Chicago. I remember, I'll never forget this shit. I had $600 in my account.
Wow.
And I went to Chicago to go do the show that my homies was hosting at the time, and I was like, and my manager was like, why are you going to Chicago? I was like, I'm going to do the show, this music show. It's 2019. I was still tapped in with the music. I still was like doing my own shit. And I had $600 and I was like, I don't know how to fucking pay my rent. Like, I don't really have no money to eat. Like, I have money to like go to Chicago, come back, and that's it. Mm-hmm. And I was staying with my friend. I got the call. She was like, hey, so you're going to be tested for this role. And I was like, well, do I have to do anything? She was like, no, they're just going to send off your footage to like the heads of maybe like Warner or some shit like that. I was like, all right, cool. That's crazy. And then the next day I got the phone call that I got the role. Or I got the phone call about how much I was going to get paid. And it was like, it's kind of a low blow, but it's bleep. There's a lot of fucking money.
I told you the amount, yeah.
I said, and they was like, we don't really want you to do it. I said, y'all have me fucked up.
Yeah, better than $600.
I said, nigga, I don't have rent. I'm doing this fucking show, and it was gonna start filming in like 3 weeks. I was like, yeah, I'm about to do the show, and like I've never been on a film set for real for like as long as this would be. I was shooting for 3 months. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to be doing this. But it was crazy the way God works. And if I hadn't gone to this audition, I don't know how. You know what I'm saying? It probably wouldn't have happened. But I'm very happy I did, and I'm very blessed with that opportunity too. And I learned so much about just being on TV and being on set, and you know what I'm saying, getting cool with the crew, talking to everybody, like how the shit work. Nigga, you go to bed, nigga. They gonna pick you up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Go to bed. Like, for real, that shit is weird. I was like, they say call time at 5 o'clock. I said, what the fuck you talking about? So the van gonna pick you up at 4:30. The van gonna pick who? Me? 4:30? I'm not doing it. 4:30 is crazy, nigga. I'm tired. And we just wrapped like the day before, sometimes at like 11 p.m. Hey, nigga, you got go wake up. All right, for sure. But yeah, so that's how that happened. That's
a beautiful story. With the show, you mentioned there was a show you was going to get the lead, and then it didn't get picked up for Broadway. Has that changed how you kind of navigate the industry and, you know, deciding, okay, next role is fine, I'll just keep going?
Yeah, I mean, I think you kind of it makes you move a certain way where it's like every opportunity is a blessing, and every blessing and opportunity can be taken away from you. So it kind of like, for me, it removes my ego, because I feel like even though I'm like, yes, I'm very talented, yes, I'm cool and I'm good at what I do, like it takes someone else seeing that and putting that up, and like all the things happening and being in the right place at the right time. So it's not just about how good you are. And like I know that I have a blessing, and I know that like it's God sent and all these things. It has like, hey dog, don't nobody really give a fuck. Like I've seen people who are less talented just be in the right place at the right time, and it's like it's their time. Good for them. You know what I'm saying? Or less talented. Let me not say like that. I'm not saying like I'm the penultimate of talent. I'm just like, I know I'm good at what I do. So like I have confidence. I have tried to remove my ego as much as I can, because like it ain't just you. It's a bunch of pieces and parts that like have to make sense for it to all happen. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the universe got to be like, yeah, bro, it's your time. Which even right now, I feel like still, like, yes, it's my time, but, like, I'm waiting for so much more, and, like, working on so much more that, like, hey, bro. And it is maybe do shit on my own, too. Because it's maybe, like, my brand and shit like that. Like, yo, do your own music, do your own brand and shit, because like can't nobody tell me that ain't gonna happen. Like I'm gonna make that shit shake.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think it's put that kind of fire under me, which is nice.
I love it. And so we kind of got into some of like your bigger roles, and I went digging in some more archives, and I found some more of your roles. I know you did the last OG alongside
I did the last
Tracy
OG.
Morgan.
Yeah, whoa, yeah. I did.
That is so cool. And you was in Chicago PD.
I was in Chicago PD, which is random. A lot of people. I didn't know that. Like a lot of people watch Chicago PD. Like I've been recognized more from that than I have Little Voice or any other like thing that I've done. People be like, I recognize you for some. Were you on Chicago PD? And I'm like, yeah, the guy got killed. Them niggas blasted me, bro. Them niggas blasted by the cops too, yo.
Man.
Fuck 12. They like on some shit. My hands was up. I got damn nigga. And then the position I was in on the floor, I said, damn, this shit look crazy. Like my sisters used to pick on me about that shit. They said like every time we watch it, yeah, on some funny shit. They said every time they would watch it, they'd be like, why are you laying like that? I said, shut the fuck, shut up. I didn't choose that. I mean, it's late on the floor. It was cold as fuck that day too. It was like below 10 degrees outside that day.
Oh gosh, where did y'all film?
Chicago.
Ooh.
That was when I was living in Chicago.
Literally in Chicago.
Yeah, I booked that when I was in Hamilton still. I booked like 2 things on film when I was out there. I did this show called Proven Innocent, which I filmed for like a few days, and then Chicago PD I filmed for that for like a week. And I was like, oh shit, this is super cool. I met my man Leroyce. Shouts out to Leroyce, he's doing big things. I met him out there, and he ended up getting on the track of mine too, like, cause he's a dope ass writer, poet, shit like that. Cool nigga. Like I've just been in places where I'm like, these are cool ass niggas, and like I've learned how to move from these older like OG niggas. Like, yeah, bro, this is how you supposed to move in spaces like that. Like it's been really. I'm very blessed. I'm very happy. You are
indeed. And have you, with time moving so fast, have you had time to sit and process all of this?
Absolutely not. The past 2 years have been a whirlwind. I was talking about that the other day. Like I don't even really know. Like because I booked The Wiz. I don't think I ever told nobody this, or I don't never said it on like a public platform. I told myself I was working at Costco in December of 2022, and I was in the Bay Area. I was supposed to do the show, injured myself, and also again that's another testament. I was supposed to do the show that was going to Broadway, fucked around, fucked my back up, couldn't do the show, and then they ended up replacing me, and then like timing didn't work out, so I didn't do it. So that was another one where I was like, hey dude, it ain't about you. It's just not your time. Yeah. So, but I was working at Costco after this injury, living at my auntie's house, my auntie and my uncle's house, over in the Bay Area, EPA. And I was working at Costco, like I said, about 4 times now. And I was talking to myself, and I was like, yo, shouts out to Costco workers, but I can't do this. I need to be doing something that's like aligned with my purpose. And I said, if I don't book something in this next year that changes my life, I am going to quit this. And I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do, but I'm going to quit. When I was in the Bay, I saw this audition notice for The Wiz. So I hit my manager. I said, hey, I need to be going in for this. She was like, all right, bet. And then I fucked around. I knew the director. I knew one of the producers on it. The next 2 months, I ended up having a job. So like shit, the way, and I had moved home too. I moved to Charlotte. I ended up working at this pizza spot. And so I booked The Wiz, but I had like 6 more months I had to do before, so I just ended up working at a pizza spot for like 6 months. And talk about knowing who the fuck you are, because I was like, I'd be like, I'm an actor. Niggas was like, all right.
Really?
Yeah. Ooh. I would tell like the customers like, oh yeah, I'm an actor. They was like, that's what's up, nigga. Let me get some marinara sauce. I was like, no. He said, you want ranch with that? Like it was bad. Like but I had to like be so secure in myself. Be like, you know what, bro? This is just my timing right now. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up doing that shit. And I would go, and I did my first, they let me go for like a month, and I did this show called Dear World at New York City Center, which was my like New York debut. I made a little bread, came back to the city. I paid bills and shit like that, and I had no money left. So I was like, all right, cool. And I still had to work at this pizza shop. Like after being on like an off-Broadway show, like I had to go work at this pizza shop, and knowing I was about to be on a Broadway tour and then on Broadway, like it was crazy. So all this to be said, like it's so beautiful that like, all this shit has happened, and like everything is so the past 2 years have been just fucking nuts because all this stuff has happened. And like when I was on the road, I was working on my music the whole time. I was like, all right, since now I had this bread, let me go do what I need to do with my music shit and build that catalog up. And like it's been really, really nice to do it. But yeah, I don't really have no time to process. I closed The Wiz, and then I opened another show. Literally. Like within like I think a month and a half of each other. which was cool. And then I had a death in the family, and so I was kind of just like this. But I was like, so I'm still processing that shit. That's a year later. I was like, I found out like a day on my birthday, which my birthday is in like a few weeks. So it just, shit is beautiful, and like, you know, you get pros and cons, and like, there's so much beauty in, you know, the negative and the positives and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I totally agree.
Yeah.
This is a good segue though. The next thing I was gonna ask you was about the Wiz.
Death. No, I'm joking.
No.
I'm joking.
And are you okay?
No, I'm cool.
Do you
like,
have time to grieve?
I mean, it is what it is. Like, shit happens, and like, you kind of have to just kind of keep pushing. I mean, you don't have to. I had to, because of like, I was either like, I'm gonna sit here and grieve and be pissed, and like, or I'm gonna go get this bread and pay my bills. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's, for me, that's how life has worked out. And like, I have had time to grieve. I talk to me and my mom talk about it. My sister talk about it. It's cool. Like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, life is crazy like that. Life is crazy like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With all this good shit that's happening, it's like, damn, nigga, really? And I found, it was crazy. It was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, good.
Sorry, but good.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah. You know what
that's
I mean?
definitely gonna help somebody.
Yeah. Shouts out to y'all.
Move fast, because time is just moving so fast. And on to the Wiz. I know you actually did not want to be the Tin Man at first. You wanted to be the Scarecrow.
That was in middle school. Okay. And wait, no, that is true. I did not want to be the Tin Man this time. I just kind of was like, I feel like the role to be is a Scarecrow. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm always thinking business-wise. I'm like, yo, dog, this is a moment, and I got to make this a moment for myself. Like, as unselfishly as I can. Like, I want to, like, you know, show off and, you know, let the industry know, like, hey, nigga, this is me.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh shit, the Scarecrow's a role. But then my manager was like, nigga, you going in for the Tin Man. She didn't say nigga, she's white. But she's like, you going in for the Tin Man.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, no, she didn't say nigga. She don't move like that. At least I hope not. No, she doesn't. Shouts out to my manager. She's the shit. I love her. I'm just fucking. But nah, she was like, you going for the Tin Man? I said, oh, okay, cool. And then I was like looking at the shit, and I kind of was like, hey, I ain't gonna lie, this shit kind of fly. And then the second song he has in the second act, the What Would I Do If I Could Feel, is like, I was like, oh
That's
shit,
you.
this the reason I'm doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And then like that's taken on a life of its own, that I have to like remind me, yo, big dog, like you're a part of this. Like the Wiz is a huge legacy, and now you are a part of that legacy. And that song in particular is such an amazing song that gets slept on. And then that I feel like when people hear it, they're like, oh shit, like niggas have come up to me at the stage door of Hell's Kitchen, like, man, I saw you in the Wiz. And when I want to go to church, or when I'm feeling bad, or when I listen to What Would I Do, and I'm like, word, that's crazy. It's beautiful.
I'm telling you,
it's fucking crazy.
It's
man.
like you wrote it. When I first heard you sing it, I was just like, you know how the elders be like, I ought to take my shoe off and just throw it.
Yeah.
That's how it gave me the same feeling.
That's
the way
crazy.
they described it was literally how I felt when I heard it. Oh my god.
That's crazy. No, it's thank you. I appreciate you for it. It's really like, I can't even, like, yeah, it's just like, yo, dog. And like for the rest of my life, that's going to be a part of my legacy. And not like,
sure.
you know, bad. Like, it's just like, yo, bro, that's super cool. I love that.
For sure. And I know the schedule was pretty jam-packed, 8 shows a week.
8 shows a week.
How were you able to just even balance having your personal routine and then having to get up and go shoot? Did you master your routine around that time?
I mean, I think opening a Broadway show, well, one, I think, because we did it on the road first, and that shit was crazy because, like, you do the 8 shows a week, and if you're doing, like, a one-weeker in a city, which we did a few of those, your off day is the travel day, so there really is no time off. Like, and by the time you start to get acquainted with the city you leaving, and so I feel like from that, I feel like I knew what I was getting myself into. I knew like this is gonna be crazy, and then you do impress stuff. You flying back to, we did like Tamron Hall, so we flew back to DC on one of the off days. When we was on the road, like we was doing other shit. We was filming stuff, you know, for the show. We was doing promo stuff. That kind of is just the world of it all. And then when you get to Broadway, specifically before like the Tonys and all those things, there's a lot of press that comes with that. So you're doing all this press shit. We did Tiny Desk, you know what I'm saying? Like, which was super cool. And like, but I didn't really, I feel like a lot of my time during the Wiz was just kind of the Wiz. And like, I expected that for that year. It just was like, hey bro, go in there and do your thing. Like, you're not really go. But and also I was doing my music and stuff like that. I was doing as much as I could. Like, I was flying back to Chicago some days off, like just recording music and shit like that. So I kind of was in go mode. Didn't really have like a lot of breaks and rests. But and with that show, I had to be there 45 minutes before everybody else had to be there because I had to get my makeup on. So it kind of was like, you kind of just at the theater all the time. So I kind of made that my home. I bring my dog to the theater. Like, You bring my PS4, had a TV in there, just kind of like kicking it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no. So I found a way to figure it out and like make shit shake. But I'm happy that show's over. I'm happy I don't have to get in that makeup no more. Like I'm happy like I'm in that show I was like breakdancing. I was doing I was fucking wild. So I'm happy that shit's over. Like my body's happy that shit's over too.
Okay.
Yeah.
But y'all have done a lot. Like I've seen you were in Vogue.
We did Vogue.
The Met Gala.
We went to the Met. Oh yeah.
What happened at the Met?
Nigga. So
Please.
because I feel like people have this whole thing about the Met and shit is cool, man. Like shit is cool because like it's so random and it's just like nobody. There's no like assistants. There's no like managers. So like you see the little carpet shit that we on, and mind you, like I ain't gonna lie, she was cool. Like Nick, I saw Zendaya walk by and I was like, oh shit, that's Zendaya. And like, I was like, oh, that's what's up, that's Zendaya. And then there's like this crowd of people across the street because they're just who are just like watching it, right? Because it's like people know it's a big thing and crowd go crazy. Oh shit, Zendaya. We walk up, they was quiet. We was like, yo, we from the Wiz, y'all know who we are. And like the niggas taking pictures was like, all right, nigga, we taking pictures of you. And I'm like, that's cool.
Y'all was matching too. Y'all had looked so good in that pink.
The beautiful thing about that was that like it was cool because like at that time, you know, we like a family. We spent every fucking day with each other for the past like at that point like 9 months. So like everybody else kind of go in there on their own. Like every celebrity kind of goes in because you don't get no +1s to the Met. You kind of got to be invited. So shit, we was in there together and it was kind of cool because like I kind of got to just sit back and I'm not like I'm very social. I'm like an extroverted introvert or introverted extrovert. Whatever the fuck, I'm one of them motherfuckers. Like I can talk your ear off, but like if I don't know you, I don't feel comfortable around you, I'm just kind of kicking it. Or I'm just like observing shit, right? But like I got to like watch them and like Avery knew a lot of people over there and Kyle and Avery was kind of kicking it on their own. Me and Michelle was kind of doing our thing. Like people was coming up to us, we was going up to like, and I kind of was like in the cut. And I ended up meeting the girl who ended up in Hell's Kitchen, Malia. She was there too. But it was cool, yeah, man. Nothing. I mean, you kind of walk around, you do the pictures, and then you walk into the actual thing, and you literally actually go, you go through the Met, and then you go like you see the exhibit that's gonna be made to the public, and then you go to this room where everybody's kind of like kicking it, and like there's a bunch of people. Like I remember, I walked in, I saw Tyler, I was like, oh shit. That's what's up. Everybody was there. It was cool. Like I saw a bunch of niggas that I like, and I saw people that I knew. And then after that, you kind of go to the dinners portion of it, where they have like the dinner and like live action. We were sitting by like Jaden Smith, Willow Smith, and Solange's son over there. And I'm not like a big Star Trek person, like, cause I'd be like, hey bro, like we all people.
Yeah, you seem cool. Like you just chilling.
I ain't gonna lie though. Donald Glover came up to me, said, yo,
that what's
been
up?
That one for me I'm done. Too. I said, what up, boy? My name is Phil. Nice to meet you. I was the only nigga I was kind of like, oh shit, just because like he's such a big inspiration to me. Everybody else, I was kind of like, oh, what up? How you doing? Nice to meet you. I'm Phil. You whatever. But I was still like that to him. But I just was like, oh shit, nigga, this is like, nigga, that's one of them ones, boy. Like that's.
When I met you, I was like, who does he remind me of? He was
really?
The first person came to mind.
Oh, that's cool.
I was like, he can do it all, literally.
I think that's why I'm so, because he does everything at like a high level. He's a dope rapper. He's a dope artist. He's a dope actor, dope writer. All these things. I'm like, yeah, at a high level. I don't think we're like similar in a lot of ways, but I think the way I want if I were to model my career from anybody, it would be like him. But I'm not like, I still want to do my own shit. But yeah, that's what happens with Met, and you kind of just go home after that, nigga. Like we went to an after party, and I was like, I don't really want to be around you niggas anymore. I want to go home. So I went to an after party. It was packed, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go to bed.
And I did.
I went to bed. And we had a show the next day.
We're about to get into your artistry a little bit.
Yes, ma'am.
You did something that a lot of independent artists really want to do, and that's get on Tiny Desk. We just touched on it lightly, but what was that experience like? Just doing it with the cast. What did that mean?
It was some bullshit because it was on our day off. It was some bullshit. Niggas was tired, man. Niggas was tired. And I ain't gonna lie, I was mad as fuck at everybody because everybody was like, yo, we gonna do that show before the Chinese because we had 2 shows. We had 2 shows that day, the Sunday before the Chinese, so we did it on a Monday. So the Sunday before we had 2 shows. And I was like, all right, everybody was like, we gonna do it. Nigga, everybody called out. But me and the dude played it with Alan Mingo Jr. Everybody else called out. I was like, fuck y'all niggas. But I get it though, because it's like, we gonna do Tiny Desk. We gotta be, you know what I'm saying? We gotta be ready for that shit. So we got up. I did the show that night. Got up. I fucked around. I took my dog. with me because I was like, I don't want him to be at the crib by himself for that long. So I took him with me. We went on this train on a fucking on the Amtrak to DC. It was like 4 hours, feel like that. I rode my dog. He's sitting here, kind of tweaking a little bit, but he did a good job. He did really good. And then we got there. We met the people. They was like, we're so happy to have y'all. Da 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 da. I was like, oh, that's what's up. This is super cool. And it's really, nigga, this shit is a desk. Like, it's really a tiny desk. And you kind of just go up there. We did like 2 rehearsals beforehand. Then we kind of did like makeup and shit. I didn't do no makeup, but we just kind of got dressed, whatever. And then people come in. People are like watching it. They had kids there. And then you kind of just do it. I don't get nervous a lot, but I was super nervous because I was like, I know how big of a platform this is, and I know how big of it's the fucking tiny desk. Like everybody been on that motherfucker now too. So like, I gotta kind of go in there and do my thing. And I had a moment where I got to do what I do, and I was like, nigga. And my voice was tweaking that day because I was tired. I said, nigga, lock.
And we couldn't tell.
No, tweaking. I was screaming. I was like, nigga, you gonna get this note. You gonna hit this fucking note, nigga. I was like, lock the fuck in. And so when it was my time, I was shaking, but I was like, hey, fuck it. What? And then it went good. Like, it went really well. It went really well. And I closed my eyes the whole time because I don't really like, because them niggas is like, we right here and them niggas is right there. So I'm fucking like, all right, cool. Nigga, oh shit. So let me close my eyes and just like do what I can. And it ended up going really well. And like very, very well. And then they ended up doing like a Q&A afterwards. And it was cool. Like the people was cool. It's also DC, so it's a bunch of black people. Yeah. And the Wiz, so they was excited about us. So it was like a bunch of black people. And we still follow each other on Instagram, a few of us. And it's like they super supportive, super cool. Like it was a good vibe. I will say a very, very, very good vibe. And they all cool over there. Like, and it's, yeah, man, it is. And then we fucking went home after that. Like we wanted to like stay the night in DC. They was like, no, get the fuck back. And then we had a show the next day. Yeah, and that's kind of what it was.
I'm always real happy when I see one of mine on a tiny desk. When I saw you on there, Justin did one too. Shout out to Demeanor.
Shout out to Demeanor. That's my dog.
Like,
that's how we met too.
Y'all. Yes,
that's how we met.
Him.
Justin Demeanor. And I think it might have been the show that he did after. No, maybe not. But he did a show in Greensboro afterwards. I don't know if that's where I met you.
Yes, it was in Greensboro.
It was in Greensboro, but it might not have been that show. There was a show that he did after the tiny desk to sort of celebrate him doing the tiny desk. It might not have been that show though, but we met like 2021,
I
22.
remember him saying that.
Yeah.
I just did a tiny desk. It was so cute. I was
so there was that show. Yeah. And I popped out to the show in Greensboro because that's my dog, and I was like, yeah, man, it was cool. He's doing great things. That's my dog. I'm super happy for him.
Shout out to Demeanor.
Yeah. He's cold, man. One of the coldest rappers I know too. Cold
with the rapper. Banjo, y'all.
With the banjo, he's on some other shit. Like, yeah, he a cold ass nigga, man. And he a A1 homie. Like, that's my dog. Like, he's gonna come up to New York after for my birthday. I'm going to LA for a little bit, but yeah.
All right.
Yeah. He my dog. That's my dog right there.
You about to have you a time.
I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling.
We gonna fast forward to present day. Now you're in Hell's Kitchen. Another huge production by Alicia Keys. And you play the character Nuck. So tell us a little bit about his character and how his importance in the storyline.
So Nuck he's basically the love interest of the show. Mm-hmm. He's a drummer. He plays the bucket drums. He's a painter. He's an artist. All these things. And he is looked at because of his fashion, because of like, you know, everything. He's black. You know what I'm saying? All these things. He's looked at a certain way. He's looked at it at a certain lens until he starts to open up. And you're like, oh, he's just like a regular dude, but he grew up around, like, you know, niggas, basically. For lack of a better word, he grew up around niggas, and he is a nigga. And so people kind of put that on him. They think they use the word thug. They think he's like a thug or like a hood nigga. And he's like, nah, bro, I'm just like a nigga that's from Brooklyn, and I kind of just do my shit. And like, I go home, and I like to but people judge me. And then he ends up falling in love with the character Allie. And then through some other shit, we find out some shit about her that was unbeknownst to him. And then they kind of break it off, and then he leaves, go to Atlanta, all this shit. But you know, it's a beautiful story, and he's a really beautiful, beautifully crafted character, and I'm so happy I get to play him because it also directly aligns with sort of who I am and like how I want to be perceived. In the way that like people look at me a certain way, they're like, I don't really know about you, and I'm like, yeah, nigga, I'm actually the coldest artist you know, and I'm a cool ass nigga. But it's like it really like it when I saw the show, because I saw the show, my man Chris Lee was in it. Shouts out to Chris Lee, and I saw it, And he was telling me about the show. That's kind of how this show happened too. He was like, yo, dog, I'm gonna leave soon. You should see it. And he was like, I know the Wiz is closing. You should see if you can like get in. And I was like, bro, I don't really know about that shit, bro. Like, I ain't really trying to be on another musical. And then I got the audition, and my manager was like, go see the show. I said, all right, whatever, cool. I'm going to go see the show. I'm at the end. I'm crying because it's such a good, like, it actually is a good show. So I was like, all right, yeah, let me go do my thing. I kicked it with Chris in his dressing room for like an hour and some change, maybe like 2 hours, maybe damn near 3 hours actually one day. We was just kicking it. When I had the audition, he was like, yo, bro, like, I want you to do it. Like, I hope you get it. Like, he was like, nigga, it's probably going to happen. Like, and then I don't know how much of that word he put into, and I'm sure he put in a good word, but I don't know how much of that affected it. But I ended up getting a role, fuck around, and it's a really great show. I've met amazing people through it. Like I've met, my man Tank was in it for a minute, which was crazy. And it also again
not
like
baby Tank. I saw that caption.
Niggas be saying this shit. I be like, hey. But I like lean into it now because he's my dog. Him and his manager Lou, super cool. Like I don't really like be on some like, oh, these my big, like, but they like they really like took me and was like, hey bro, like we fuck with you for real. And he just a cool ass nigga, like another OG where you just like, I see how these niggas move, like cool nigga. And I say that shit too. I'm like, man, you a good nigga, boy. And he like, you just so young, like, cause he like, nigga, that's just how OG is supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? But like I've met, like, and I've kicked it with Alicia Keys, just not on some like flexion, but she just like is a cool person. Like she's like, I see you doing your thing, like, and I try to show up for like a bunch of the like press shit. Like it's been really, really, really nice. Like, and just even having a conversation with her, just like, nigga, I was singing with her one day and I said, nigga, what the fuck is going on?
Look around, look where you at.
Nigga, what? Like, and she just like really like she cares so much about the show, which is really beautiful to see. And how she like kind of moves and maneuvers in that space is really, really beautiful to see. And I've just run into a lot of people. I've met a lot of people, nigga, Babyface was at Tank's first show. And I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? And nobody told me. And they was like, yeah, nigga, Babyface here. I said, nigga, what the fuck are you talking about, Babyface here? He said, yeah, nigga. Oh, shit. So, like, it's been, like, it directly aligned. And that shit was kismet, too, because, like, he wasn't in the show at first when I first was in it. And then, like, they needed to replace replaced the dude at first, and he was the first replacement. And I remember he came and saw the show one day, and I wasn't in that show because I called out for whatever reason. And then I was like, fuck, nigga, I missed Tank. And then, like, the next week, they was like, yeah, he joined the cast. And I said, oh, all right, cool, nigga. That's whatever. Cool. Nah, but this show has been a beautiful blessing. I've, like, and, you know, it's provided financial security for me for a little bit, and it's allowed me to, like, do my things, like, make my music. I record my music in my dressing room. Like, this whole EP is recorded in my dressing room. Okay. Yeah. And my homie Lucho came, and I met him in December, and he's my engineer now. And shouts out to Lucho. He's one of the coldest engineers I know, and he is down for the shits. Like, he'd be like, hey, bro, I'll pull up on you. Like, he pulled up to my house, dressing room. I pulled up to his crib. Like, we've recorded, like, I have, like, at least, like, 30 other songs that we just kind of just be working on, shit like that. But so this thing is, I really appreciate the show. Like, a lot.
And you getting it done. And you just name a few other big names that you get to surround yourself with on a day-to-day. I'm seeing more of Vanessa Ferguson, Amanda Reed. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of people. Do you ever get imposter syndrome?
I think imposter syndrome was more in the Wiz, whereas like now I'm in this space and I'm like, nah, bro, you supposed to be here. Like I put the work in. I've like proven myself. I've like done these things and I've like stood tall against like fucking vocal powerhouses, like, and like acting powerhouses. Like I've kind of like been around these people and I'm like, oh shit. But the imposter syndrome shit was like back, like I think pre-Wiz and like during the Wiz, where at first I was like, nigga, I'm with Deborah Cox and like Wayne Brady and Avery Wilson and then Kyle, like my nigga Kyle in the show, Kyle Ramar Freeman in the show, Lewis, all these motherfuckers there, and Melody Betts, singers. And I'm hearing these motherfuckers sing and I'm like, nigga, am I supposed to be here? I remember we was doing the workshop, I was like, no, I'm supposed to be here. And then I started to like, people would be like, hey bro, just do you, trust yourself. And I was like, oh, bet. Cause like niggas would come up to me and they would see that I had that thing, cause I'm not, my poker face is pretty bad. So they was like, nigga, you do your thing, you good. I said, oh, okay, cool. So I did, and like I started just like leaning into who I am and who I, you know, what I do well, and it ended up working out. Shit was fire. But I have had it, and I tend to try to not be that way anymore. Like just try to like trust him and lean into who I am and like my talents and all these things. And again, know that divine timing is real. And so like, if it's supposed to be, it'll be. You know what I'm saying? And just be who you are. And like, if niggas fuck with you, they gonna fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of sort of, that's been my vibe. recently, which has been it's worked out really well.
I love it. I feel like a lot of people look at you like that too, like a singer. You are.
It's no, for sure.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like I can sing. I can definitely sing, and I have to like tell him, like I've had to like be like, hey, bro, like this is kind of like your bag, like, cause yeah, like people, I'm not a big like. I have to hear things a few times to believe it or to like know that that's the thing. So like when people be like, yeah, bro, you a singer, I'm like, yeah, for sure. Then niggas be like, no, nigga, you really singing? I'll be like, so once like 50 niggas say it to you, it's kind of like, oh, okay, maybe that is like the bag. And like I should also have affected how I like make my music too, because at first I was like, nigga, I'm trying to rap, nigga, fuck all, I'm trying to rap. And like I'm a good rapper, don't get
You
twisted.
are.
I'm a good rapper, but it's also like, nigga, if you have a gift like a singing thing, like do that, nigga, like. And then like, you know what I'm saying, on the B side, cause like do some rap shit. You know what I'm saying? I got a few joints where I can rap and like I mix it into the sing, but it's also like not a lot of niggas can like rap and sing at a high level. So I'm like, oh, okay, let me do that too. And I really want to tap into the rapping thing. It's like, yeah, I could go over there, but like, bro, like go, you can sing very well. Go do that. I'm like, all right, cool. I do that. So yeah, I sing.
Do it all. Why not?
Yeah. Go stream Phil. Go
Do
stream it. You know what I'm saying?
And we about to tap into that very soon, but for anybody that knows you, you've been sporting a specific hat a lot recently. I've seen it. You did Essence. You was wearing it. Yeah. Let's talk about Glad Daddy brand. Tell us about the inspiration behind it.
So last year, me and my man Kerry Blue, who is my dog. He's also from North Carolina, from Winston-Salem, but he lives up in the city. It's man. And the way I met this nigga, real quick story.
Go ahead.
I was wearing a fucking Panthers jacket at this artist. I went and I just happened to go to this like show one time because I was like, let me just go tap into this girl. Her name is Natalie Carr. She also is from the city, and she was doing a show in New York. Or I don't know if she's from Charlotte, but I know she like lives out here. She was doing a show in New York, and I came to the thing, and my man Kerry was there, and he just came up to me. He's a short dude. But he don't give a fuck. Like, he's just a cool nigga. Like, cause he was like, yo, like, I fuck with the jacket. Where you from? You from Charlotte? I was like, yeah, I'm from Charlotte. He's like, oh, bro, I'm from North Carolina. That's what's up. He was like, you do music? I was like, yeah. He was like, you want to do the show I got coming up in like a few months? I was like, yeah, for sure. He's like, all right, bet, I'm gonna hit you. And that was it. And like, and I've known that nigga since. So we ended up rocking with each other on like some music shit for a minute. And he was like, yo, bro, like, you have to like figure out like how to brand yourself. And he was like, and we was kind of just discussing it for a minute. He was like, how do you want to like be seen and like that? And I was like, oh, I like this. I like the dad swag shit. And he was like, all right, that's cool. So we was kind of coming up with names. At first it was like Happy Dad, because I do like I dress very 90s,
dad, very vintage dad.
Yeah, very vintage and shit like that. Like all my shit is like thrifted, and part of that is because for a minute I didn't have no fucking money, so I was thrifting everything. But retail therapy is real, so I was like, let me go find some fly shit at a spot for $5, my nigga, like at Goodwill. And I found some decent shit. And that's kind of like my whole thing. So he was like, all right, cool. How we going? Happy Dad, Glad Dad, or Happy Swag. And then we were supposed to do Happy Dad at first. That shit was trademarked. I think it's like a beer company. And then we was looking at Glad Dad, and I think Glad Dad, like just the regular Glad Dad, was already trademarked. And I was like, oh, it'd be cool to like add the like phonetic version of it. How you like the way like the phonetic shit is the dashes, and like, that's like if you see that it's like the pronunciation of ad. And I was like, oh, shit, it'd be fire. Let's add the slashes. And he was like, yo, that's fire. And I wanted to do something that was like separate. I wanted to make my merch something separate from me, because like I think Phil is cool, but if you see Phil in front of a hat, it's like, cool, nigga, like that's just your name. And I'm like, I don't want to just do that. So I was like, all right, let me separate it from myself. And so Glad Dad, the original inspiration from it is from, again, like my shit is like thrifted, and like a lot of my fashion shit is from pictures of my dad who passed when I was young. And so I would look at pictures and I'd be like, oh, that's kind of fly. And I kind of look like the nigga, so I'm like, that's fly. But how can I freak that?
You talking about
freak
kinda.
that? Yeah, I look just like that. But I also look just like my mom, too. Them niggas both strong jeans. I don't know what the fuck they was on. I look just like both of them. But I was like, all right, this shit look fly. Let me figure out a way to So a lot of my swag is based off of him, and like pictures of him, and like pictures of me and him when I would see it, and how my mom used to dress me and shit like that back in the 90s. And so I'm like, all right, cool, let me figure that out. And so like I was able to like brand myself through that. And it's been going really well. Like I have a website coming up very soon with merch. I have new colors and shit like that coming. Right now it's just hats, but I'm gonna like tap into the hoodies and like shirts and shit like that soon. I just need to, I gotta figure out like, cause I'm doing this shit on my own. Like all this shit, like I go online and I like pick out the colors. I like kind of place the logo. I design it. So like it's all on my own as of right now. So until then, shit's gonna take a little minute, but it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Shit's
I can't
fire.
wait to wear it.
Yeah, no, I'm
asked
happy.
me where my hat from.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna say by Phil.
Yeah, by Phil, you gonna turn it to the little side, you know?
Phil.
Nah, shit is fire though. I'm happy, and people like it, which is people really like it, which is that's been really refreshing to see. And it's refreshing to see just like my homies wear it, and like other people like be like, oh, I want one of them. Let me buy one of them. I've shipped it off to a few people, just on some like it's very on some like word of mouth shit right now, which is I like that. I really enjoy it. But then I'm gonna pop the site out, and hopefully people. It'll be a whole thing. It'll be moving. It'll be moving.
That's dope. And it makes me wonder. Like I know you said it is inspired by like '90s fashion. So when you were doing the clothes, are you going to kind of like crew neck, do it?
I think I'm gonna do some. I think I don't want to pigeonhole myself into just the '90s shit. I want it to all like even like the branding of it all. Like when I take the pictures and for the models, I'm gonna do it probably on like on a point and shoot camera that I have. Like
this would be hard.
You know, so I'm trying to like I want to tap into like I think right now I want to like just get the brand out there. I mean I don't know. I'm still kind of on the fence about everything. I think I want to do certain shit that's gonna be like I bought this. I found this spot online. I ain't gonna tell you where it comes. I gotta hold that one to me. I gotta keep that one. I can't keep that one. Like I think after I bought this shit, like I think they blew up or some shit like that. I don't know. Like I think like no, I think like the place blew up. Like literally physically blew up. I don't think it exists anymore.
I'm concerned.
I'm bullshitting. I just can't tell nobody where it's from.
Okay.
So I found a spot and they like sent me a bunch of like vintage like sweaters and like I'm gonna get them all embroidered but it's like one off. So like there's nothing like they're one side like a side one side is like one color is this way and another side is one color is this way because it really is just like a bunch. And I just bought a bunch of them. I think it's probably like I got like 40 of them and I'm just gonna get them all embroidered and like I'm gonna figure out how to sew those because like. That's kind of the vibe I want to go for too.
It's
like
dead stock in a way.
You know what I'm saying? Like nobody else is gonna ever have this version of this thing. I think I kind of want to do shit like that too, which is fire. It's just a lot of money. So I'm figuring out how to make it more cost efficient. But I also like want my shit to be good and like I want people to like know it's me. So you know what I'm saying? Like pros and cons, you'll figure it out. But at some point, I'll have some help. But right now I like doing it on my own because I figured out and like I get to keep all the shit and just reinvest it back into my shit. So it's nice.
Y'all make sure y'all on the lookout for Glad Dad. I'm glad to have an original, okay?
Yeah. I think this is the second. That's the second version of everything. So like you got type 2. You know what I'm saying? Like it's cool. Like I think to see the progression will be nice too. Be very nice.
I'm excited. I'm a thorough fit together.
Hey, please do.
I know I love my hats.
Please do.
Fit together with
you know what I'm saying? Tag me. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever. I'll send you the Instagram at whatever. It'll be It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool.
For sure. Now let's get into the project because we're days away from the release.
Yes.
Let's talk about Hurt People Squared in the summer. First of all, the name is so specific. What inspired the name?
So I've been working on this. I've thought about this for a minute. Like it's like my friends used to say because I would do nut shit and my friends would be like, "Nigga, hurt people," and I was like, "That's fire. I like that." And then niggas was like, and I was kind of like, you know what? I kind of want to like make it like put my little own twist on it. Hurt People Squared. That's kind of like.
That's hard.
Thank you.
I'm just blown. Like.
Nah, it's definitely like some shit. But I also was like, when I look at other artists and how other artists have like built a brand for themselves, they've done like series or like like you know how like Drake has like a timestamp record. So I'm like, what's something that I can do that's like gonna when people are like, I listen to Phil, this dude, he does this like series of like Hurt People Squared. So I did when I was like, it'd be nice to do like in the summer and then I could do like down the line, back in the day, in the fall type shit. So like I can make like a series about it or like a project series where I continue to come back to this kind of thing. And you look at my catalog, maybe fucking 10 years down the line, I'd be like, oh shit, I listened to the first one like a decade ago. That shit was hard when he was still independent. Or if I stay independent, I don't know if I'm gonna do a label. Yeah. But if you are work for a label and you want to like talk, just like hit me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm super fire. And we can make some money together. But so I was like, let me do that. And then I just kind of like have been working on a bunch of music and like I just was like, let me put together a project and just make some shit. And then I actually just added 2 songs to it recently. Like I think even after I sent it to you, I just added 2 songs to it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, but it should be on the link. It should be on the link that I sent you. It should be there. It's right. So the last 2 songs, it's like an acoustic version of a song, and then this song that I worked on.
It's on there now.
Oh, it is on there. Yeah. Okay. Cool. But yeah, no, I worked my ass off. I recorded this whole project, like I said earlier, in my dressing room at my Broadway show, or at my house in my studio. So it's cool, man. Like it really feels like me, it still feels high quality, but it feels like, hey, bro, like I did this shit on my own. Like I produced most of these songs too. Not most of them. A lot of the songs I produced on my own. Like the first song, the Pitch Perfect song, the '80s joint. That's kind of like me and my homie Flex. We was in my room, produced that. The song that I just added, and the acoustic version of it, I was very heavily involved in the production of that too. So I'm very happy because it's like it's the first project I'm gonna release in like maybe 4 years. And so it's a new version of like my artistry and stuff like that, and I'm very happy with how it sounds. I was just listening to it earlier, and I'm like, yeah, this is cool, this is good. I have so far to go, but it's a really good starting place, and I think people are gonna be like, oh shit, hey nigga, this shit kind of cold, bro.
It's cohesive, it's good. It's
Thank
like
you.
even the order of how the take goes, y'all gonna see. But by the time this come out,
Yeah, it'll be there.
Y'all gonna be able to hear it.
It's a lot of some good singing on it too. Like I was like, let me sing. Like I was literally like, bro, like be. Like nigga, just be R&B, and I was like, you know what? Hell yeah! Like it's very like in the rain, singing in the rain, baby.
Okay.
Yeah. That song's on there too. Like it's good, and like I was releasing a bunch of music to like see what people was liking, and people really fuck with the R&B shit and like the content around it too. So I'm gonna definitely lean into that a little bit more. It's I'm happy with how everything turned out, and like niggas ain't singing no more. Like niggas not singing.
They not.
So I'm like, let me get in that, and not on some corny shit. Let me just get into that on my own little wave, and it's working, man. It's people really like it, and I'm happy.
I love it. I personally love it. I can't wait for y'all to hear it.
Thank you.
Y'all, it'll be out by the time this interview comes out, but
it comes out August 15th. Just in case we need to like timestamp it. It comes out August 15th under Phil, Hurt People Squared in the summer, in DA summer.
The summer.
Yeah.
And that's kind of cool. Like how much time did you even have in the dressing room to even go in between? What was the balance like?
So basically, the way it goes is like me and my dude Lucho, we'll probably try to meet like once or twice a week. If we get a good week, 3 times a week. Okay. But that's probably the most we've met in a week. And we go, hey bro, can you do this day? And sometimes I'll be like, nah, I can't do this day. I got a photo shoot, or I can't do this day. I got some shit with the show, or I got rehearsal or something like that. But when we don't, it's like before the show, we'll probably meet at the theater at like 1 or 2, sometimes 12. If we can get a good amount of time in, and we go from 12 to like 5:45.
Yeah.
And then I got to start getting ready for the show because the show starts at 7 most of the day. So I do up to 5:45, 6. Shit, sometimes we'll go right up until 6:30 when I got to start getting ready for the show. And then we just record a bunch of shit. And it's just really, and that's the whole thing too, is I don't really have like a writing team around me. It's just me and Lucho, and I'll just be sitting there like, all right, cool, punch me in. Or sometimes, like, I hardly ever write some of this shit, too, which is really cool. I've tapped into a bag where I'm just like, hey, bro, let's stream of thought, stream of consciousness. And it turns out really well, and I think the shit is really good. And I've, some of the other, I've worked with a few other artists. My man, King Noli, who's from Charlotte. I went to Northwest with him. It's my last single before the project dropped, Way Too Much. And he was like, yo, bro, like, he sent me some shit. I was like, yeah, bro, I need that song. I need that. And I just recorded it. But yeah, I mean, the shit is, man, I'm very proud about how I've had to move in this way. And like people, the beautiful thing about it is that people in the show that I'm in see how hard I'm working. And they're like, bro, I want to support any way I can. Like, I really want to. And like, people have just been like, yo, you working your ass off. And I'm like, yeah, dog. And so it's nice to be acknowledged that way and for people to just see it. Even if they're not fucking with the music per se, that's cool. Like, if they just are like, I see how hard you going for it. Like, fuck, any way I can support. So like, if you want to support, you can buy it on iTunes, buy anything on iTunes. That always helps more than like a stream or add me to your playlist. Add me to your playlist and stream it too. But like, if you can buy it on iTunes, that's like, that really helps like a lot. But yeah, so I think people, they see what you're doing and they're like, how can I help? How can I support? I'm like, yeah,
I love it, and plus they know you can sing. So
yeah, it's been nothing crazy. So it's like,
it's a single on there. You know I love the song because when you put the song out, I think I posted it. I was like, I'm about to go get some jean capris and I'm about to go dance on the wall.
Oh yeah.
Call my phone. Yeah. Did you produce that?
I didn't produce that one. That's a dude named P-Dub Cooking. Shouts out to him. He's crazy. I used to actually. He's a dude. I saw him. He makes like TikToks. He plays like a bunch of instruments. He plays the keys, violin, all the shit. And so I would scroll his page and then like I do a lot of the beat searches myself. I just find beats. So that's not one of the ones I produce. There's this other producer, McKaylee, who I've found on like Instagram too, or BeatStars is spot that. Damn, I want to block that out, but whatever. It's a spot where we got a bunch of beats, right?
Yeah.
And so I found this nigga, maybe even on YouTube, and I went to his page to like go buy the beat, and I saw this one beat. I said, hey, this shit hard, and it made me want to rap. and get into my rap bag and talk my shit on some summertime shit. And I was like, let me do that real quick. And I recorded it. And I was like, hey, this shit kind of crazy. And I would play for people. They was like, hey, bro, this shit bang. So, and that's why I like rap too, because it makes you just, I don't know, like if you really hop on it, you kind of get on a little wave. It's like, all right, cool. But yeah, I've recorded that one in my dressing room. And when I was done with that one, I couldn't stop listening to it, which is why I was like, all right, this is probably going to be the next single.
That was that one.
And people really fuck with it. I feel like people from down south really fuck with it too. It's very like nostalgic of like the when early 2000s when niggas was on. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That certain era. So it's been cool. Like, and people like the song, and I like the song. I don't really like to release anything I don't like, so it's nice to be able to do that right now.
It's a line in that song. What you said, and it was for us, y'all. He said he keep a queen on his body like he from the 4.
I said I always keep a queen on my body because I'm from the 4. Like, but and people don't like people. I feel like only people from the Queen City gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about. So shouts out to Charlotte, baby.
I was screaming.
That's for us. That's for us, baby. That's for us. Yeah. Yeah, that's for us. That's for us.
That's my song, y'all. Yeah. Please. Run that one up. Run the whole project up, but really run that one up. That's my song. That's my song for the summer.
It's a vibe. It's a vibe. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Definitely my favorite. Now, give me your top 4, Phil. For anybody that's tapping into your discography, it can be this project, anything previous. What's your top 4?
My top 4. Oof. I have this song called Second Chance that I think that was like one of the first songs I was like, all right, cool. I can start to vocal produce myself and like figure out like how to hit certain pockets. And that was when I also was like, hey, like I started to tap in like production of the, like that's a beat that I bought, but I was like, hey, like I want it to sound like this. I made it. So me and my engineer worked on that. That's a really good one. And that was kind of like my first release after like I took like a hiatus from music because I just kind of had to, mental health shit. Second Chance is one. Down to Me is my shit. It's another one. Me and my homie Flex just produced that in my dressing room. That shit's, and it's a summer, but I released that like last summer. I released that on one of my birthday last summer. And people like, it's very, very New York, very like sexy drill rap. But I'm singing on that motherfucker too, and I'm talking my shit. It's cool. I'm really talking my shit. This song that I have called Don't Know Nothing, I just released that recently.
It's too short. I said I was gonna bully you when I saw you. That song is too short.
It's a smooth little minute and a half. It's really an interlude, to be honest with you. Please. We'll see what we can do. It's supposed to be an interlude. Like I actually called the song interlude for a long time, but then I was like, I need to find a name for it. But it's also like one of the things where I'm like, hell yeah, I released this little short song, so like y'all run that stream, and it's like my most streamed song now at this point.
You singing in the rain, like
you know what I'm saying? And I that's definitely, it's a really good song because I like. Even the lyrics behind that one, I say some shit like, I say some nut shit in that song. But I say, I say the back shots make you come to you since I can make you come for a living, right? But then the line after that, I say, I don't know why I think it's one of the coldest lines I've ever said. I said, you already got a little girl. I give you the earth and the moon and the sun in a minute. I don't know why that shit sits so, it just scratches a little part of my brain. And not to like talk so highly about my lyrics, but I'm like, I think like, I think what's also be missing in R&B sometimes is lyricism. Yeah. Sometimes not. There are a lot of cold ass lyricists out there who are songwriters and who sing really well too. Yeah. Don't get it twisted, but I think sometimes like people rely on their voices so much that I'm like, nah, you gotta like really.
It's the intersection that I appreciate.
Thank you. I try.
You can rap.
I think that's why I also tap into the singing too, because it's not a lot of people who can like
do that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And like, but not to, to talk so highly about myself, because I got a lot of work to do too. I got some shit I got to work on songwriting. I consider myself a lyricist more than I consider myself a songwriter. And I think I'm working on the songwriting part of it all. And so that's a song that I really like. I really, really like that song. And then, what's my fourth one? So I said Second Chance, Down to Me, Don't Know Nothing. Yeah. And then it's got to be something from this project, because this project is really special to me. What's another? What's the one if I had to choose one? I think this song 21 that's it's gonna be like the focus track of this EP, because I really produced it. And that was the first song that I didn't write nothing down. I just was sitting there like trying to tell a story, and I was like, I don't know, I just came up with some shit. I don't even know what the fuck this shit means. And it's it's a lot of my shit's about love and like heartbreak and like and so that I just sat in my dressing room, in my room, or my living room with my man Flex, Malcolm Flex. He's also one of my producers, engineers, cold as fuck. Check him out. And we were just sitting there, and I was just like, hey, bro, I don't know what I'm about to say, but just let me rock.
Yeah.
And then I would do that. I'd be like, yeah, that's cold. Stop. Punch me in. And but shouts out to my engineers. Engineers are because I'm fucking crazy. So I'll just sit there. But they really just be like on some like, they be like, all right, cool, nigga. Like, and because I built relationships with my engineers and like I'm super cool with them. Like I have them at the crib. You know what I'm saying? Like I go to their crib. Like that's Flex is my dog. I've been in his crib. Like I've recorded with him since 2019. It's my dog. And so I really like it, and the bag that we settled in on that one, production-wise, is really cool. I really wish I had more time with it, but I was a little under a time constraint. My man, Sam Allison, who's also from Luther, Sam Allison, everybody call him Luther. He's also from North Carolina, from Charlotte. He lives up in New York. He played on the song. Cole, this nigga a Grammy Award winner, so I was honored to have this nigga in the room with me. But he's my dog. Known him since high school, and then this other dude, Brandon Woody, played on it. He played the trumpet on the song. And my man, Aaron Dave from Chicago, I've known for years too. He played some guitar on it. I was like, hey, bro, can you just throw some guitar on it? So it's been really, that song is like, I'm really happy because it's like I tapped into like, hey, bro, you can do this shit. Go do this. Like, and that's the thing I like about music. It's like, go do, like, you do your thing on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, can't nobody tell you what the fuck to do. Like, I'm making all the decisions, which is, you know, stressful at times, but it's also like, hey, bro, it's mad cool that you can, like, do this. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
I know it was special because you added it.
Yeah.
I know that meant something to you. You just had to get it out.
And then I got an acoustic version. Shouts out to my man Andrew Latono. He came to my crib, played the guitar on that shit. Cole, and he also played on the first song, Picture Perfect. He played some crazy guitar on that song.
Real instruments, y'all.
Yeah. We try, you know what I'm saying? We trying to put a little something in there, but Andrew is cold. He coldest white boy. But you see him, you be like, is he a nigga? He's like, nah, he white. He's super white. But nah, that's my dog. That's my dog, and he pulled up on me. He always pulls up on me. We play a lot of shows together, so it's also nice to have like a synergy with motherfuckers like that. But yeah, he played just a bunch of shit on that acoustic version. It's cool. I fuck with it.
Okay.
But yeah.
So you don't mind singing, do you?
Yeah, I do, cause I'm not. I can't. My voice. I drank a little bit last night. What you want me to sing?
Okay. It's Song Association.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. You did say that.
Just a little bit prior. Of course, you know the rules to Song Association.
I'm bad at this shit. It's gonna be bad.
I know.
Oh,
what's
shit.
the interview you just did with it was Sirius XM.
Oh, holy
They gave
shit.
you a word.
Control, alt, destroy. Yeah. Nah, them niggas gave me 1 second of a song, and was like, "What's the song?" I said, "Nigga, I don't fucking know. It's a second." I said, give me 5. If you give me 5 seconds, I could, or give me 4, nigga. Like, you gave me 1 second of a song to try. That's fucking crazy.
It's fine. You about to redeem yourself. It's just gonna be the words this time.
Holy shit, let's try it. Okay.
Of course, I don't know if y'all know about this game, but I'm gonna give him a word. Whatever song comes to mind, he's gonna sing it based off of that word. It's 6 words, so 6 different songs. So you good? You ready?
Yeah, we gonna try.
I feel like you got it. This one gonna be better than just hearing like a second of the beat. So the first word is my.
My, M-Y. You got me saying my. Sure look good tonight. So damn fine. Got me. That nigga came to the show recently too.
Did he?
He came to the show like 2 days ago. Cool. He was cool. Super cool. And his sister, I think it was his sister. Woman looked just like him. Was like, I recognize you somewhere. Chicago PD.
She knew you.
Chicago PD. I swear to God.
That one.
Swear to God.
Y'all.
Shouts out to Johnny Gill. He's a nice dude. Very nice dude. Very nice dude.
Beautiful. And y'all, that's My Mama by Johnny Gill.
Yeah.
I'm sure y'all know. So the second word is girl.
My girlfriend.
My girlfriends. Okay.
I don't even know the rest of the words. I said my girlfriends. I don't know the rest of the words. I really don't know the rest of the words. I don't know.
If y'all seen the show,
y'all know shout out to my girlfriends. My mom used to watch the show all the time. So.
Okay. No, I did too. Just young. Just
yeah.
Watching it.
Young.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Watch it, yeah.
It's
for
a
real,
good
for real.
show. Tracy Ellis Ross, I love you.
I do too. Shouts out to Tracy Ellis Ross. I love her. She's beautiful.
That's
and amazing.
Okay.
Amazing.
Word 3 is tonight.
'Cause tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. So
this man in front of this camera
make
playing,
me lose my mind. Yeah, I don't think you guys know I can do that. Yeah, I can do that, nigga.
I don't know the name of this.
I don't either, nigga. I know they sing something in the movie. I shout out all my emo niggas out there. Y'all cold as fuck. I fuck with y'all. Y'all niggas for real. Niggas be niggas.
Yo, these people cameras just playing, y'all. Word number 4 is B. B-E.
B-E. Oh, shit. Holy shit. B. What's ain't of this? Damn, I'm about to lose this one. B. I don't know. That's bad. That's bad. I'm sorry.
I was trying to throw a hard one in there because I didn't.
I'm like, do you think? Can you think of one?
No.
No. See, yeah. See, that's not fair. If you can't think of one, I shouldn't have to bear the brunt and fucking no. You can't even think of one.
I can't. And, you know, the first word came to mind.
All right.
So word number 5 is world.
If I ruled the world,
okay.
Imagine that. I free all my sons. I love them, baby. That's my mom used to play that song all the motherfucking time when I was a kid. There's certain songs that are like staples of black woman, single mom, childhood songs. Like that's one of the ones. My mom used to play this song by Jill Scott that I met.
Your mama loved Jill Scott too.
My mama loved Jill Scott.
Mine too.
Living my motherfucking life like it's golden. And there's a song that I can't remember what album it's from, but it's called Brother.
Angie Stone?
No, not that. Sorry, it's called Brother. I think it's Jill Scott. Maybe it's not. It's Brother. Don't let nobody hold you back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But anyway, so funny story. I got those lyrics tattooed on my body, right?
Really? Where?
On my right here, like at the
Okay.
top. Don't let nobody hold you back.
Aww.
And it's from that song.
Tribute, yeah.
And it's because my mom used to sing to me all the time. And she used to replace Brother with Phillip all the time. That was, and put my name in it.
Can she sing?
No, absolutely not. I used to, as a kid, I used to think she could sing because she's my mom, and like I fucking think the world of her. But then as I got older, I'm like, oh, I think if she really tapped into it at some point in her life, she smokes cigarettes and she ain't doing it. But I think she has like the volume and the I think she has the chords for it. Yeah. It just never happened, right? But she used to play that. So then I fuck around. I met Jill Scott. She came to Hell's Kitchen. Cause she's from Philly. Adam Blackstone, who's one of the music supervisors, is from Philly, and just like invited her to come to see the show. And niggas was like, "Y'all see Jill Scott in the audience?" I said, "You said what? Jill Scott?" And mind you, I'm also just a big fan of Jill Scott. Yeah. I got a fucking lyrics tattoo on my body. So she came to the show.
Did you show her?
I said, not to be a fucking groupie, but I got these motherfucking lyrics. I said, we have to, and I'm not a big, I don't be taking pictures with people because I'm like, yo, bro, I'll see you at some point. If it's supposed to happen, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, can we please take a picture? So I sent it to my mom. And she was like, absolutely. She was so sweet. And that woman is beautiful in person. Oh my God. Beautiful. Now I don't even know no you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to, because she got, I don't really, hey, look, she got a husband. And I respect marriage. Kind of. But she's beautiful. She's beautiful. That's all I'm going to say. She's a very pretty woman. Anyway, long story short.
She is gorgeous.
Yeah.
So the last word is where.
Where?
Where?
What's the song? I don't even know I can sing this right now. Excuse me. Leave me on, girl, if you must. Take my heart and my love. Think of me all that you must. If there's a thing that you need, I give you the breath that I breathe, babe. If ever you yearn for the love in me, whenever, wherever, whatever, baby. Ooh, Jesus, tired. Okay. Yeah, but that's, the Lil Maxwell joint. That's my shit. Yeah, I love that song.
That was good. I thought you was going to sing your song.
Oh, shit. Oh.
That's why I made it
like, where you going with this? Because I'm going with you. Yes, yeah, okay, my bad. You know I'm a prophet getting dividends, printing all the paper, it's unlimited. I don't mean getting mad over. Hold on, wait. I said, let me talk my shit.
Ahead,
you know I'm a prophet getting dividends, printing all the paper, it's unlimited. I don't mean getting mad over little shit. Give you what you want, have your legs around my neck like a pendant. I be talking shit while I'm in it. Yeah, you know what's mine. I be talking shit while I'm in it. Come on, bro. I say it again because I'm in it. You want to beg. Stop playing with me.
Stop playing with me.
That's some real rap shit, nigga.
It is.
And niggas ain't singing like that.
They not.
Fuck is you talking about?
You gave him a verse, you gave him a hook, you gave him a chorus.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all that shit, bro. I ain't giving no bridge. People be like, hey, can you add a bridge to something? Like, can you add bridge money? Y'all got bridge money? I gotta bridge money to the song.
Add a bridge.
It's cause like it takes so much time to work on a song, and I do want to like, and that's no excuse. It's just really on some like not marketing shit. Like I want to like also want to like start somewhere. So like, it sounds like an excuse. My next song I need to put a bridge in that shit. Let's bring a little pianist in there and put a little bridge on the song.
Well, of course, if you don't like it, you don't gotta drop.
No, but I do want to try it. Let me stop making excuses. I'll be making excuses. Damn, you know what I'm saying? You learn something new every day.
Yeah, for sure. And I hate to wrap it up here, but I do want to congratulate you because I know you just signed on to be on a new series.
Oh yeah,
American Class.
Yeah, American Classic. Yeah.
Oh yes, congratulations.
Thank you.
So what's next? Ultimately.
I mean, I wrapped that series. We finished it off. It was filming while I was doing Hell's Kitchen. And then a lot of music, a lot of merch, a lot of stuff coming up. I'm just, as of right now, I have no plans. I'm just kind of like going with the flow. I'm hoping to just continue to release music and kind of build myself and build my brand on my own, and like, hopefully partners want to come in and help me out, partner with me. But yeah, I'm happy with what I'm doing. Like, Hell's Kitchen for me is probably gonna come to an end very soon. Respectfully, like I love everything that is, but in order for me to like continue to grow, I kind of gotta like release some shit. And who knows? Maybe I won't leave Hell's Kitchen. But I think in my head, I'm ready to like do a little something new. And we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But after that, I'm just kind of gonna like go with the flow and continue to do what I'm doing. Continue to like go hard with the music shit and just meet people, kick it with people. Yeah, and just a bunch of just me and authentic fucking artistry coming up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really what it is. That's what I strive to be, the most authentic version of myself I can be. And I feel like I've kind of tapped into that.
I'm excited for you. You're definitely making the city proud.
Thank you. I'm very, shouts out to Charlotte, man. And Charlotte be coming out to support, so shout out to Charlotte, like for real. Like, I fuck with y'all. Like, I love y'all. And I love being from here too. Like, and really being from here. Like, niggas be like, you from Charlotte? I'd be like, nigga, Jeepers.
Ooh.
I'm from Charlotte, nigga. Like,
about
Jeepers. You remember Jeepers, nigga?
Yes, I remember
that little roller coaster. That's the only roller coaster I used to like.
It was
you know
so
what I'm
cute.
saying? Like, I'm from Charlotte. Like, I remember the Ricochet at fucking Carowinds. Like, I'm like, it's really like, and I talk about Imagination Station. Is that what it used to be called? Yes. Imagination Station. The shit when we was kids.
Core memory.
You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that, where I'm like, yo, bro, like I'm from the city, and I love being from the city, and I love being like an original, like a Charlottean nigga, like not nigga who moved here. Respect to them niggas. Like, I thank y'all for moving here. Thank you for making, bringing money to our city and shit like that. But nigga, like, I'm really from here when it was like 900,000 people, and this shit was a small like up and coming city. Niggas was like, oh yeah, like this shit cool. Like when shit was woods around this motherfucker. Yeah. Like, so I love my city, and I love coming back here and like feeling the love from the city. Like, I was hanging out with some homies last night. They was like, nigga, we're so happy and proud of you, bro. Like, happy for you, proud of you. And seriously. I'm like, and niggas just like really want to show love, and like I love all the niggas who come from here going out doing what the fuck they doing. It's really beautiful, man. It's really beautiful.
We love you. You're a gym.
No, you're a gym. Thank you for having me here for real. Aww. This is really nice, and like, if nigga, I'm at home right now. I'm here for a day, and it was like, you was like, yo, let's do this. Let's make this like, shit happen. And I'm like, yo, that's what's up. Like, I love that. I love that. I appreciate you for real.
And thank you for taking the time out your busy schedule.
Hey, look, man.
Woo, you are on fire. When is even the next show? What's the next show?
For Hell's Kitchen?
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Ooh,
tomorrow night. I fly in at 7 a.m, and I go do my show at night. I'm gonna go like sleep, sleep and hang out with my dog for a little bit, and then go do my show.
Wow. Yeah. And y'all make sure y'all go see it.
Yeah, go see Hell's Kitchen. I'll be there for a little bit longer. Come see me at Hell's Kitchen if you're in New York City. It's a really, like, you will not regret it. Go to the box office to get tickets, though. They're cheaper there if you're in the city. Just, yeah, it's a really, 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 really amazing show, and I'm so happy I'm a part of it.
Well, thank you again, Phil, for joining me on my show, the Madison Murray Show.
Thank you for having me.
I'm sad to end it here, but again, I'm so proud of you, and I wanted to start my show off giving people flowers from the city, and you're definitely one of the ones, like, just killing it.
Thank you.
We can't even get a hold of you, but I'm glad I did.
No, we can't. Y'all can't just hit me. Just hit me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be trying to work with people. I'll be trying to, like, you know what I'm saying? The shit, the vibe fits, like, shit like that, like this. You know what I'm saying? You hit me, and I was like, yeah, for sure. This makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And I am very, like, well, my time, I'm very, like, hey, if I got it, it has to make sense. Yeah. So let's, you know what I'm saying? Let's get shit cracking. So thank you again for having me.
Of course. And y'all make sure y'all stream Her People Squirt in the Summer.
Yes. And the rest of my catalog too.
Definitely, you know what I'm saying? For sure.
Keep it pushing, baby.
THIL dot.
Period.
Add the dot. But thank y'all for tuning in for this week's episode of the Madison Murray Show. I will see y'all next week.